Already one of Africa's most populous cities with about 20 million inhabitants, Lagos, Nigeria's economic capital, is projected to become the most populous city in the world by 2100. But the strain from the massive traffic jams and poor infrastructure is already evident, with the UN forecasting the world population to soon reach the 8 billion mark. Lagos and other African cities are bracing for fast-paced growth that will make them among the globe's new megacities, with one key issue at stake: managing the population growth. News Centre's Bettina Nwelih has more in this report.
In a metropolitan area sprawling across nearly 1,200 square kilometers, much of which has been informally settled, Lagos's 20 million inhabitants struggle daily with infrastructure deficits. This situation automatically worsens during festive seasons, with no exceptions for even the few wealthy enclaves. Arguably, the worst problem is transportation crisis, as the city is dependent on roads and there is a choke of cars, trucks, motorbikes and packed yellowed minibuses, along with hawkers who weave in between the unruly lanes of traffic.
Nigeria is supposed to be okay than this. All this traffic that we used to face up and down, we're not supposed to be facing. They say they do everything accordingly the way they're supposed to do it.
Stress is part of, I would say in Lagos, it's part of daily living. People face a lot of stress because of the road.
I normally take boat every day in order to get to office on time. And the boat takes an average of 20 to 25 minutes, unlike going by road that takes 1.5 hours to 2 hours.
Seeking to change this, the Lagos state government has drawn up ambitious plans, including a new airport and a mass transit network of trains, buses and ferries. But experts say the funding and logistical challenges of this blueprint are mountainous, while others wonder whether some basic questions have been asked. Delivering big transport projects on time and on budget is a headache almost anywhere in the world. But in Lagos's case, a much-trumpeted city rail network has been delayed by more than a decade.
Lagos is a congested city, so we have to obviously find alternatives, which is why the state government has been carrying out sustainable development of the water transportation system, but not in isolation, as a part of a multimodal transport system which sees the road transport and also the rail transport come on board as well.
Lagos population is a major challenge. Even knowing the population is a major challenge. Now, when we know the population, we really need to work and make sure that we can move people around within the population. And now, government is trying their best to make sure that it's providing enough infrastructure to take care of the population. But the major issue or major challenge is that there are issues with implementation. It's really funding. But if they get it right, then it's going to be a major game changer.
The challenges facing Lagos are mirrored elsewhere in quickly urbanizing Africa, where population growth typically outstrips basic infrastructure and planning. Lagos State is eyeing another resource, using the lagoon that lies between the city and a narrow strip of coast on the Atlantic as a means of transport. Around 300 private boat operators will be brought into a more regulated system, along with larger state ferries to move more people. With these moves, it is hoped that in the nearest future, gridlocks will be the least of problems for residents of Lagos State, Nigeria. Bettina Nwelih, reporting for News Central.